overnight success. But we all know it takes perseverance, it takes grit, and it takes guts to gut it out. For this Native American, it was a culmination of perseverance and purpose. He was the second Native American to ski for the U.S. And once he found speed skiing, he knew he found a path for himself and his nation. And like all great athletes, he bet on himself to be a winner, a champion, and a record holder. Just this past Thursday, ripping around Sundance with Ross, he was telling me what it's like in the middle of a speed skiing track to be going over 150 miles an hour. And he started to describe to me in great detail the feeling of the wind and the forces and how he could play with it to go faster. And I love that sensation of moving with gravity and flowing with the force and being in that flow state to break the record. Watch this, it will blow you away.
Imagine rocketing down a harrowing steep mountainside at nearly 250 kilometers an hour. It's exhilarating, it takes your breath away, and there is simply no margin for error. In a career spanning 17 years, Native American Ross Anderson became the fastest skier in the Western Hemisphere. Anderson was born in New Mexico, but he grew up in Durango, Colorado. He takes great pride in his enrollment with the Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes of Oklahoma. He is also part Chiricahua and Mescalero Apache. But what set Anderson apart was his willingness to give back to his native people. He was on skis by age 3 at Purgatory, where his father was on the ski patrol. By 6, he was racing gates, following an elite pathway, and even dabbling on the Pro Tour. But on a wintry night in 1993, he drove straight from Denver to Tahoe to try a new sport, speed skiing. With a motorcycle helmet and a used downhill racing suit, he went 78 miles per hour and never looked back. 4 years later, he became the fastest Native American on Mother Earth, going 221.86 kilometers per hour. Then in 2001, he finished second in the World Pro Speed Skiing Championships. A year later, he established a new U.S. speed record at 236.081. And in 2005, Anderson spent bronze at the FIS Speed Skiing World Championships. But his crowning competitive achievement came in 2006. On one of the world's most renowned speed tracks in Les Arcs, France, Ross Anderson set a record of 247.934 kilometers per hour. Known as a humble athlete, Anderson attributes his success to the spiritual connection shared with the mountains that he skis. He saw a need early in his career to give back to the sport and his native people, celebrating their diversity and motivating Native American Indian dreamers. Starting at Purgatory, his program spread across the Southwest, impacting a wide range of tribes. With support from General Norman Schwarzkopf, resorts across North America inspired over 10,000 Native youth. In recognition of his accomplishment of becoming the fastest skier in America and for extending his message to his native people, Ross Anderson is welcomed into the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame.
been elected by representation of the 11.6 million skiers and snowboarders in America, nobody as fast as him. We hereby bestow upon you, here at Black Rock Mountain Resort in Park City, Utah, our country's highest snow sport award, the Medal of Honor. And confer upon you from this day forward, March 23rd, 2024, induction into the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame, where you betcha, boyka, your accomplishments will forever be remembered.